Hi guys, it's me, just Cena again, and spring has sprung. Yes, indeed, spring has come for 2024, and because I've already done the big movies, I figured I figured my will cover something to do with the color green because I love green. In fact, before this room was painted color that is, it used to be green, like green, like emerald city green. Hence, what I'm going to be talking about this movie, the beginning of the Oz trilogy of films, and I'll be covering the Wiz as well as Wicked if I ever see it. But for right now, this is the Disney Oz movie. The first in the trilogy, the prequel to the legendary 1939 movie where I'm sure everyone and their mother has seen it. Now, before I get into it, I gotta say, I do genuinely sorry for Disney on this one. I really do, because they tried, Walt Disney tried to dim this to get the movie rights for the book, which I will be covering maybe this year, maybe next year, or whatever. But I will cover it. I have read it and I will cover it one day. It's a short little thing. Don't like say 100 pages with pictures in there. So I will be covering it one day, but for right now we're doing Disney all the Great and Powerful. Now, back to Walt Disney. He tried his damnedest to get the movie rights for this fantasy story because, well, Disney was very involved with like fantasy stories for like little kids and adults and all that stuff. So he was genuinely fascinated by this and getting involved in his own movie pictures. But Frank Baum didn't want to do it, I guess. So went to MGM. But that didn't stop the Walt Disney Company, the Girl Mouse, from getting the movie rights to sequel and prequel. Yeah, I did see Return of Oz, and everyone's seen Wizard of Oz, but this video I'm covering for this one, so suck it. This is a very weird movie. Let's first start off by looking at the DVD, the actual DVD itself, shall we? Now this should be very interesting because I'm sure that they're going to pick a color for the DVD that suits right with the whole Oz MOC type theme. Oh, poo. Boy, that really does put a creep in my sales. Because of all colors for Oz Great and Powerful, you had to pick this slate blue gray color. You couldn't pick any shade of green. You had to pick this color. Which is the Wiz itself is green. They got that part right. And so we're off to a good start with this movie. Yes, sir, indeed. We are in a good movie, in a good frame of mind for it. Now, there are a few references that will be made from other films too. Some of it involves, the Wizard of Oz media itself. But I counted at least 11 or 12 different references. I hope I can remember more. These are kind of weird references, but for this movie, I'm sure that people will love it. Now, they do the same thing with the first movie, Wizard of Oz, in which the wizard, played by a stoned Frank James Franco, played the wizard. He's like a con man. In fact, so much con man, I'm sure that Donald Trump is probably taking notes about how to deal with his people right now whenever he sees this movie. Yeah, I know it's a little bit talking about politics now, but if the main book was could be seen as an outgoing for politics of the time period, I can easily make a few tracks about the current politics. So there. So there's Sleepy Trump. Sleepy foreign Trump. Anyway, we start off with scene Dr. Oz, if you will. And none of the not political joke agents of fraud in general, a medical fraud. But anyway, we see Dr. Oz in Kansas, in like a show, and he got supposed to be this grand wizard, but he just comment does like simple illusions, and simple tricks. And he does this before he does the show. He gives a woman a magic box, a music box, which will come into later on in the movie too. But this box is something that he gives away to all pretty women. It actually reminded me a lot of when he's doing The Blob, the remake of The Blob, in which the main jug of the first part of the movie ends up giving his clustering to his girlfriend at the time. But at the same time, if you go into the back of his trunk, you see that he's got dozens of these clustering to give to people. Talk about a philanderer, a romancer. And this guy does the same thing but with a music box, which gets him in trouble with the strong man because the box that he gave to the previous girl was the strong man's, fiance. Got him real pissed off. But anyway, before that, they end up going into he does his show. He does levitating woman trick, and the guy his assistant, like his trained monkey, if you will, Hinton, ends up helping out with music cues and sound effects and the curtain and stuff like that. And he throws in props on the side of the thing. So then they show that this guy ends up calling him out, saying, I see a string over there. And then another guy calls out another string problem. Now, I'm not a professional at this type of thing as playing tricks, illusions, and whatnot. But I think that those two gentlemen were party act because on cue, the guy on the side throws Dr. Oz a big knife to like pretend to cut all the wires and stuff that might or might not be there. Since I don't need any wires to do my tricks and my magic, so he does that, and he makes the levitating woman disappear, which is very good, very impressive. You know, without the CGI and without the erasure effect and stuff, that'd probably be a good trick right there. But I love this next part because I would like Raven to be part of this type of thing. And the thing is that a little girl in a wheelchair, which obviously would be a very well-developed character with a name too, right? But no, they call it in the credits. They just refer to her as Wheelchair Girl. Now, I don't know how I feel about this part. You know, just being labeled as Wheelchair Girl. It'd be like me being called Schoolboy or Panda Boy or something. You know, I don't know how I feel about being called just that. Especially for someone that is more deserving of a name than that. But anyway, this girl, she's this Dr. Oz doing it slut hand and stuff. And stuff. This guy's a real deal. And maybe he could give me new legs and make me walk again. To where I say, I would love to be part of that group. I would love to be in the group which you have a bunch of shysters over there saying that I can lay hands on the person and give them new legs to the legs, the limbs or whatever, and then I could say, hey buddy, do it to me. This is just a real person in a wheelchair. You know, let's see if that can work on something. That can really work. So obviously, the parents try to give him the last savings to try to coax him into giving the daughter help, as opposed to going to a hospital or something. Although I'm pretty sure that at that point in the story, she's probably too far gone for medical help. So it was like 20, so you can only go so far with that. Besides having a lobotomy and something like that, try to get her help like that. So people in the audience don't turn around the guy and they say, "Give the kid a walk. Come on, prove you're a real miracle worker. Don't give us any more politics and all this stuff." And then they start being so rowdy and stuff that they throwing fruit and stuff at him to prove that he's a fraud. So then he runs off stage and gets into a fight with his friend, not pulling the curtain down sooner. And the strong man ends up getting pissed off because when the music boxes went to his girlfriend. Now also you meet Michelle Williams in this. Like, her name is Wendy, and I guess she's supposed to be like an ex-lover of his that goes with somebody else. So she'll come into the told her that too. But then they show and going into the famous balloon, the hot air balloon, and then he goes into runs away from the guy, one clown and the strongman. By the way, the clown reminds me of the guy from the guy that sings Parachi, or whatever the case is. They're singing opera about the clown that cries. So, then, now, before going with this, I should point out that in homage to the original movie, they have the movie in black and white so far, and then they have the movie in like a new aspect ratio, where when the guy tosses in the hat, his top hat, he ends up going out of frame for a little bit, kind of like in the first movie. So that was a good little nod. But then when he goes into a tornado, you get Twister, the movie Twister, right down to the part where he survived unbelievable odds inside this giant death machine, where if it were in reality, I would give him about maybe 10 seconds before he dies, because he gets beat by everything in the tornado. And they even have the little main tornado inside the big one, built with Twister. So, one thing that I really like in this, I really like the fact that they have the organ and the pipe organ from in the sideshow. They have it like going in slow motion around him, but then come to attack them like in a fast motion, and it looks like a big gaping mouth. That was really fun. But then he goes into Land of Oz, Land of Dr. Oz, which is, I thought it was supposed to be like an imagination land, like a subconscious type thing from the first movie, but apparently it's a real thing because he's real and he's in it too. But anyway, they show him going into a swampland. The swamp that it's not drained. But before that, they have a very special rock formation that it's really Christ. Looks like a KKK guy. I know that's a weird direction by Sam Raimi, but somebody made that rock on purpose, like a KKK guy with the hood on and everything. Yeah, that one of the Dr. Seuss characters from one of the creepy cartoons or whatnot. So, anyway, they show him up in the swamp. We meet Theodora, a very miscast Mila Kunis. I'll get to why in a few minutes, but she's beautiful, as always. Perhaps too beautiful for this role. Very doe-eyed, very innocent. Not very knowledgeable about certain things, but that's a topic for today. And they have her in the swamp with this guy, and then he's attacked by these water fairies. Boy, I should wish that when they attacked the Wizard of Oz, that they would they had Hoggle from Labyrinth with him, spraying down and killing them on contact. Because these little fuckers. And that's the third movie reference. Number 4 is when they show Mila Kunis drape her hair over her left eye, kind of like Miss Jessica Rabbit from the movie Free Roger Rabbit. Now, number 4, number 5 on the movie reference list is Leonardo in the film. They show her running around in heels, much like Claire did in the Jurassic World movie. So what you're saying is that you bitch about Claire running around in heels, avoiding a T-Rex, but yet you avoid you have Mila Kunis as Theodora running around in heels, and that, mind you, without so much of the people from the critics and stuff. That's some bullshit right there. It's also bullshit the fact that all the witches in the movie are white. They're played by Michelle Williams, played by Mila Kunis, and they're played by Rachel Weisz, which I have no problem with. They're all pretty and pretty nice and stuff, but have some black witches in there, have some Asian witches in there. I could think of a few Asian witches for my gym, but that's the point. But we have to have diversity. Which, by the way, I gotta say that in the first movie, the people in the various kingdoms were very monochromatic. I'm glad to see some diversity in the people of Oz. For example, there are black people in there, there are British people in there, which how that works out, how you get a sense of a British accent when it doesn't. And then you have some very fun looking Asian people in the group there, which is actually really, really impressive. I might move it just for that reason. But anyway, they have Dr. Oz trying his luck with Theodora. Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but it's implied that they made Whoopi get in the location there, trying to avoid the flying monkeys. And may I just say that when they had the flying monkeys, the flying baboons on screen, it actually reminded me of either a Trump rally or a family reunion for me. I'm just talking out there. It's very fun in that regard. But they saved the monkey from being eaten alive by a cowardly lion. I don't know if that was reference to the movie or the book character, but it's pretty funny that there's a lion that's cowardly that gets killed by him. Now, it's funny because reference number 6 is use the word solid bin. I don't know if that is a phrase from anything in particular, but I know it from The Real Adventures of Johnny Quest. From Haji, Mary would say something. I don't know what it means, but still a reference from there. I'm pretty sure that Disney doesn't own that at least, so that's good. Anyway, on with the show. So then they have, what's the date on? In play they have sex in the cave when he gives them the music box. Again, the music box is almost got killed by the strongman and the clown. So you think he would learn to quit with that, but no. He's being persistent. He wants to make it with a magical witch who could possibly kill him later on in the film. Now, they run around and stuff, and they get in a leak with Ivanora. Now, Ivanora is played by Rachel Weisz, and she's the sister of Ivanora, of Theodora, I should say. Now, this is after get to see the monkey from the lion, and pledges a life debt to him, and that whatever he says, the monkey will do. Monkey see, monkey do. He's the tree monkey that the assistant from the real world does want to be but couldn't be. So then he goes into then they somewhere along the way. Oh wait, no. Yeah, then he goes to Ivanora, and Ivanora gives him the task of killing the good witch, or she killing the wicked witch, the top, which she cleaned that, aka Michelle Williams. So she's actually bad, but she's trying to convince him that the good witch is bad. And he tried to go after her, but then he finds a new friend along the way. Oh yeah, by the way, reference number 7 is that he goes into the treasury, and just like Scrooge McDuck's money bin. So if he were to really go into the money bin, like swimming wise, he would crack every bone in his body, like Peter Griffin did on that show. So anyway, they go find her, and all the way they find a new friend. And I'm being the triangle in Chinatown. Now I know what everyone's thinking of. It's gonna be like racist, it's gonna be this, it's gonna be that. But no, they do something completely different. They make an entire town of fine china. Now the stuff that you have in your armoires, the stuff you have in your train closet, the real expensive stuff that you only buy like once in a lifetime type thing. And they make them add spots and all kinds of other things. And then they say that the Wicked Witch destroyed all of my people. It's one survivor left, which is basically an allegory for the live disabled girl. Now it's kind of weird because the guy ends up giving new legs by gluing them together with the old legs, and she can walk and talk and stuff like that. I don't know how to feel about that because obviously it's a lot more complicated than just gluing two pieces of bone and stuff together. I wish it were that easy, but it's kind of like what they did with Sucker Punch, in which they used the girl losing her virginity as an allegory for mental sanity. When Baby Doll received its lobotomy, she loses sanity. Therefore, in her mind, she uses it to represent losing her virginity to the big high roller. I don't care how that works out, but I don't care how it works out either. But I love Little Trindle. And she had to put one of the best lines that upon any disabled person ever. And the line goes, I'm not as delicate as I look. And that could be applied to any disabled person. We're not as delicate as we look. As little kids, good and tough ain't enough. But that movie, that line is actually so epic. Comes from a little itty bitty doll in China. And yet, China is very delicate. So it's quite nice that they put that in there. So I have a lot better than saying, invisibility when they say, you should be driving a wheelchair. Well, I'm sorry, but I do already. Thank you very much. So anyway, they go hunt down the woman that's the witch of the south. Yeah. And then they end up getting into some kind of fog. And then she creates a kind of fog to get away from the wicked witches, baboons army. No, I like the that they present in the movie, the country, because it's very imaginative. It's ultra bright. It's obviously CGI because we can't imagine something that bright and beautiful in today's world. So what do? You show them running. They show Frankel and the others running on a green screen, which is so unconvincing that I, in my walker, can run more convincingly than they can in this movie. But besides that, I like whenever they have the shadows, and they have the shadows like a profile shadow of Franco and the monkey and the Michelle Williams trying to save his ass from a cliff. Activate the monkeys, the baboons, and they're all hanging on each other, and it's quite fascinating what they do with the shadows. And she decides to jump off the edge of the cliff, and anyway, by using fucking bubbles to buff That's the critic review. So they flew over to where the others, to where the sea is. And it's not Oz, it's not the Emerald Sea, it's something else. We get introduced to the other people, the Munchkins, the Tinkerers, the other races, and all that in Oz. And they go past awesome, like crystalline type of flowers and large plants. It's really quite nice. I also like the fact that there's a barrier over there, but only the good people go through it, and that's why the wicked witches can get through there. Now, the thing with Franco is he's Dr. Oz is not a good wizard, not a wizard. He's more of a selfish con man. So he's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die when I hit this barrier, which remind me of Black Panther, Wakanda. But I kind of ended because they didn't make that movie yet. But anyway, they also showed that do the little crystal. They showed that you know it is showing Theodore that the Dr. Oz on her with the Good Witch of the West, or the Good Witch of the South, and she's like devastated by it. Oh no, he disappointed me and stuff, which further proves that he has sex. Because otherwise you wouldn't be this distraught over this one guy. But still, what happened next is kind of stupid because of that. Because you know it gives Theodora an apple, a green apple, much like Snow White and the Son of the Wasp. That means eat referenced. What is it with witches in Disney and apples? I'll never know. And the world may never know either. But she ends up eating the apple, making her heart wither to nothing. Much like some women have to do by now. I'm not gonna say anything else about that, but yeah. Anyway, now the transformation scene is pretty awesome, and she said, before she transforms, you are the Wicked Witch, not the one from the south. He goes, yeah. And I didn't realize it, but even though it is the witch that was from the first movie where Dorothy Gale crashed under her house by mistake. I didn't realize that until like maybe a half hour left of the movie, but the transformation scene is actually pretty good because as Theodore is transforming into the Wicked Witch of the West, when we all know with green skin on it, she's like, my heart, this guy burned me and all that stuff. It just wanted me for my apple. So, it was like, you do like medicalness, you are hot, you are naive, all that, which doesn't make it right, but still, we expect you should be a little bit more street smart. So anyway, transformation is pretty cool. And when she goes into the reveal, now, it shows the barrier around the city, and then they show her drilling through it like big fireball, piss off fireball, and they show the girl getting so fired up that she pierces this all-good barrier and crash lands into the Little Big Road, where the Little Big Road starts, and from the first movie again. So she's like all fire and brimstone all around. So finally, yes, this is good. And then she was shot over again. It's like, yes, that's what I want to see. This is the big iconic witch with own love. Now, I like the way in the beginning when she told me love, they show her crying and they show the tears scarring her pretty face, like in the Wizard of Oz movie. Sorry. Which always confused me. How in the hell could a witch be weak to water when the body is like something like 70% water? I never figured that out. I mean, sure, you got magic and stuff, but still, it's overly stupid, the whole weakness thing. Anyway, they show her transforming into the witch with the gay, the reveal okay, but then at the last moment, they show her face, and boy, it is the funniest damn thing I ever saw. Boy, I got this is your big witch moment. This is your big moment of really the most iconic witch ever. I mean, this is her silhouette. She's bad, she's booty, she punches a point into her hat to make it into the pointy thing that we know of. It was just so, the fruit was right there for you to grab when you grab it. It was, remember I said that Mila Kunis is too pretty for this role? Yeah, she's way too beautiful for this role. I'm sorry, but honestly, it looks like they put like a looks like they put green paint on pumpkin. That's what it looks like. Maybe a little fucked up nose, but that's what it looks like. It looks like a green pumpkin. I mean, she got the cycle right for my part, but still, all the transformation over a man. I'm sure that Margaret Hamilton, the original and better with Witch of the West, probably up to heaven, probably laughing her eyes off when she saw this big reveal. I mean, how in the hell could this thing be scary? How in the hell could anybody find this intimidating? Jesus Christ. I don't know what to think of this. This is the witch is really good in the first movie, but this, look at dressing up. How I know people who can go into Spirit Halloween this year and get a better costume than this piece of shit. No disrespect for Miss Queen, but goddamn, did they misplace the role for this? I could make a better witch than this one. Like I said, I know many people who can be a better witch than this person, but also kudos to the fact that when she transformed into a witch, they removed more clothing from her to reveal nice holders, her apples, and very nice apples by the way. But I also like the fact that they gave her a green apple to eat, and even though Eleanor can't transform her into a more beautiful appearance, she doesn't want to do it because she wanted her man to see what he made her transform into. A pure evil rage monster, like the Hulk. My God, this is so funny and so misplaced. They did a good job with Michelle Williams as the good witch, Linda. She looks more like a witch than the original actress for Linda. No body shaming, no face shaming or anything, but the fact that she looks like an old lady in the first movie. That might have been kind of a point, but still. So anyway, the fireballs are fun too. They remind me a lot of Dragon Ball Z with key attacks and whatnot. That's number 9. And then they also come up with a plan to defeat the witches, in which they have bunch of tinkerers and the other people make like a bunch of low tech devices and scarecrows to make a makeshift army. Now, apparently, Glinda uses the Harry Potter, another reference, out of the way, and you should get the Harry Potter method of attacking magic. Which she can use spells, but only using a magic wand. Otherwise, she is helpless. Which Theodora and Victoria can use magic without actually using it in their hands. And it's funny that in the big reveal that I find hilarious, they have Theodora using beforehand she didn't use a broom, but because what's the name? Dr. Oz suggested she had a broom because she was a good witch, that she ends up getting a broom because of his notions of witches, which is kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy, more or less. So anyway, that was very funny. So then the next part is that they end up using the famous poppy fields to put the baboon to sleep, because when she creates a fog around the poppy fields, the people send transporters down from the Emerald Tower to go get them. And I like the way that the lighting it helps a lot. The scarecrows are actually portrayed to be bigger by the shadows, so the baboons and the peeling and ripping the guy the scarecrow to shreds. Which, if you were a sentient scarecrow, like in the movies, wouldn't this be considered like genocide or something or other like that? So anyway, then they show them all getting defeated, being put to sleep. Which I'm so glad that they didn't follow the first movie role, in which they used asbestos powder to make everybody fall asleep. Which if you haven't realized what that is, check it out. Now this is kind of stupid, but you would think that mean that Eleonora and Theodora, which are those two names, by the way, do women really have those names? But anyway, these two witches, you think that they would know every spell and every layout of the countryside. So they should know the poppy fields. They should know when there's magic. You should know how to counter it properly. So they don't, and they get put to sleep. Now, before this, they have the great Dr. Oz bring a bunch of mechanical stuff to the center of the place, making some death supply. And they show up the Winky Army, which is the guards from the first movie. That seems really badass. You got Marines, you got Army, you got Navy, you got Air Force, you got a Majestic, Men in Black, you got the Space Force. Really badass name. The People's Republic Army and all that. But then you got the Winky Army. Yeah. Oh, I want to join the Winky Army. It sounds like some preschool will call his member with the Winky Army. It sounds like a Teletubby type Squeak Toy Army. I'm sure that whenever it organizes the people, you hear a cacophony of squeaks and bouncy balls and stuff like that coming in. But hey, let's go join the Winky Army and let's go fight the Dingleberries and the Witchcocks and the Whirligigs too. And yeah, it's really fun. But then they also have when they be captured, and then they will turn to Hulk helping out by bringing her the wand after she is captured. But though I have to find a way to listen and stuff. So basically, this whole movie is set up for the first Wizard of Oz movie. But they got, of course, the witches out of Waverly Place over there. Emerald City, so that the wizard can take over. And it's funny because they do that, but while they do that, the mechanical device is nothing but smoke and mirrors, advanced smoke and mirrors, based on real life technology that tinker with and make into like a show that's much like that of the organ from the first section of the movie. So then they end up going around the Winky Army. That sounds so weird. With the Winky Army, and then Theodora is giving a big speech and stuff, and Evanora is giving the big speech about how she wanted to kill Glinda, like her father. When it's story about the father, and you see the wizard, the chosen one. It happened. There's another prophecy story by the king and stuff that Oz is actually foretold to come in the Oz and get rid of the witches, but he makes Glinda a promise that even though she knows that he's not magical or anything like that, she said that he's the wizard. He's not the wizard they wanted, but he's the wizard they needed. Which I'm sure that movie comes from somewhere. But anyway, they show they end up going to the treasury and get all coins out of the treasury and look into his getaway holiday balloon to where everyone had figured that he would escape with all the treasure he could carry. Now, for those who've seen the first movie, we all know that he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that. But nobody who hasn't seen that movie, the ton of you that haven't seen the movie, you don't know that they won't do that. So he ends up, they end up on Fireball as the wizard, as the big hot balloon. They destroy it, make a woman go down and saying, "Look, here's your wizard, he's a fraud." Now, then the magic comes in, the smoke and mirrors come into play, because right at that moment, he erupts from the big carriage, and it's a big puff of smoke, again the first movie, but more updated, using projector technology from the past, which I think is a very clever idea. You know, the fact that you could be all-powerful witches overpowered by technology and tomfoolery and illusions and fireworks too. Now, it's funny because it's the opposite of Dragon Ball Z. by where magic overpowers technology every time, which I believe that will really happen. Real magic will be indistinguishable from high technology and high technology. You know, the technology of that era will be defeated by magic, regardless of whether it's high tech or not. So anyway, they show that the wizard is very clever, and he said that now you have destroyed my corporate form. Now I have now ascended to my new ethereal form, and I'm invincible. And they took fireballs and lightning at the smoke ball, but you would think that they'd be smart enough to actually shoot a little bit below where the machinery and where he is. By the way, before this happened, they show him actually talking with the little monkey guy, his assistant, and no, I'm not really dead or anything. You think that they would be able to see that? And why would they have a supply cart being brought directly in the middle of the square and then park it there? And that little suspicious. So anyway, they show Urinara ran away from all of this because she's like a coward, a bitch. No. Glinda gets up from the triangle and gets a one back, therefore power. So then Theodora is still chucking fireballs at this guy. And she does that. A good spirit bomb, like power stuff, coming up and a lightning bolt and stuff, and launches it at the big ball of smoke, aka the wizard. So they show that it dies temporarily, and then come back and like, ho ho, I'm all powerful, I'm invincible and stuff, and you can't do anything about it. So like, when's he gonna do something about her? Because at this point, it's basically a big bluff. She's not really doing anything to him, but he's not doing anything to her. And she got all the firepower. Literally, she got all the firepower. And all the spite and rage in her heart. So, in theory, she could beat him up. But nope. He carefully had the other people aim fireworks through the back of the cloud his mouth to aim at Theodora. And the best thing was to make the other one run away. He called upon the power of the stars, aka fireworks. I thought it'd be clever to do like a catapult system from the outside woods. Now, I gotta admit, it was pretty nice to see little people actually be used in this movie. Unlike in the remake of Snow White and the Sons was. But that's a different story for a different day. Anyway, they also have after Evanor runs away, she ends up fighting with Glinda. And I really wish I could do this, but the fight's too short. I wish I could put the thing for the Duel of the Fates in this part. This musical cube, because it would have been so perfect. See, Glinda versus Evanora. That couldn't. That moved Griffin number 12. And 13 would be where Evanora, the lightning bolts to torture Glinda while she's being chained up before she gets her wand back. It looks like Emperor Palpatine. That's number 13, I guess. 12 or 13, keeping track. So anyway, they show him getting the better of Death Wish, saying, haha, and she takes off on the broomstick, and there are still fireworks going off at her face and stuff, and she scared out of her wits. Which, yeah, I think I would be too if I were her. Yeah, but I would try to fight back. I would try to try to hit back the fireworks, but they never seen anything like this before. So she just assumed fireballs, which granted fireworks are fireballs, but still. So anyway, they show him saying that, as she flung away, she's like, if you ever find any goodness in your heart, you can always come back here to Emerald City. He says, no, I hate you. And that's very funny because you would think that the wizard, the witches, be able to just create an army of more of an army of baboons, or more of an army of winky soldiers, or uglier or better looking than the original Winkies are, to fight for them. But no, if I were her, I would create an army of 1,000 times bigger than which she got. But that's neither here nor there. So they show that they have all the celebrations of everybody. The witches are gone. People collect all the treasury gold from the balloon from the high up balloon crash. And all it's right in the world. Everything is reset to when it was in the first movie, in The Wizard that everyone knows and loves. But wait, there's one more reference I forgot. And that was when Evanora and Glinda are fighting. She grabs her power stone here and crushes it by mistake, not knowing what it would do. And you see Evanora crawl away, her skin melting off. And she's crawling up, and you see her beautiful face fall off. And when it's revealed, she's an ugly person on there, but like with the witches that from 1980 something. So that I remember all the movie references in my review of this thing. So gotcha, I deserve an award for that. So anyway, everything is perfect to zero again. And then it's time for the wizard famous gifts. And the little bullshit gifts that he gives to everyone at the end of the movies. And the character gives them the Tinkerer, which we call it in the world, that's what they call it. He gives the head get the head on. And when King Guy, played by Tony Cox, it was underutilized in this movie. I definitely prefer him better in Santa Claus and Bad Santa. But I'll leave that movie when we get to it. Anyway, you have him and give him some bullshit thing, and then you give the China doll something special too. At a new family, meaning himself, Glinda, as well as the head tinkerer, Tony Cox, who he called Salad-Puss. I can't imagine why, but he has something very special in mind for Glinda, and it's the only something I can give him behind the curtain, and the old man behind the curtain is projected on the back of the screen, which is basically a shadow of himself, again with the good, which the top. Now, I didn't mention it, because I don't know what movie it references. I'm pretty sure it references something, maybe an MCU movie, where they have something where they have Dr. Oz working the machine, and then having them cut off power to smoke generators, and when he turned them to turn back on again, scared the living dead out of the witches. It's not working right at first, and then he just do a screw, tighten up a screw, to which then it works. I believe that remember when the Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but I'm not sure. I'm not perfect, I'm getting old, so memories don't work so good. So yeah, as a prequel to the classic movie that everyone's seen, I think this was okay. It wasn't the best. It was okay. I was buying it a little bit up until the witch part. And I was like, yeah, give me my bitch. Give me my green bitch. My green power bitch. And I was like, so that's why people don't like the movie. Because Eudora Sex was a big one. And boy, they really dropped the ball on that one. It was going good enough until at one point. And it was like going up to Bluey. So yeah, I think you've watched my video on Oz the Great and Powerful. It was actually really funny to see another prophecy story about Oz being a name of the country where he's going to, where it was like I can't remember the name, like there were like 5 names in his one name, like Oscar blah 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 blah, Common blah blah blah. And it so happened that was the name of the town, the country that it's landed in. Now, I'm not too smart on this type of thing, but wouldn't it make more sense for the previous ruler to be called Oz and name the country of themselves. Yeah, and it just so happens that the next guy that comes into play is named Oz rather than the reverse, rather than the guy named Oz coming in and then having the country named Oz and stuff like that. Wouldn't make sense for the first option to come true. Anyway, I give this movie an emerald happy face, even though there are a few mistakes in it, and some unforgivable mistakes, like making that legendary archetype of a witch being like a green painted pumpkin. Oh, it's so iconic that when MGM made the movie, they copyrighted a wig with the wet green paint, so that nobody else can use it for their movies except for themselves. That's how special Wicked Witch was to everyone. Even made a video essay on the Wicked Witch of the West, from the movies and from the books and whatever. So it was like really fun. Anyway, oh yeah, another reference I forgot was when Evanora and Zora were looking into the crystal ball. It reminded me a lot of Sailor Moon, when Cream Barrel was rubbing the crystal ball and stuff with the nice apples in places too. But she was rubbing the ball and getting visions of what was happening on Earth, like Oz. I don't know how to feel about whether the thing about Oz being a real place where two people can go there and coexist in reality. I know that in the first movie, Dorothy was like in a subconscious La La Land, but then how would you explain why the real Dr. Oz can go there and become a magician, hero, saint, whatever? Unless they're both having the same dream, the same lucid dream. But I can't get into it right now. The video's long enough as this. I love the Chinese doll. I love the monkey. I love the baboons. Again, my family reunion. And I love all the other characters too. And you can tell from his expression that James Franco was high as a kite when he made this movie, and it shows. You have to be high to get involved with being the Wizard of Oz, the ultimate con man, the greatest showman, if you will. But that was my video for spring 2024. I'll cover the other stuff next year, or maybe this year, I don't know. Depends on my mood, but if you like what you see here, and you like what you want to see more, you can always like my video, comment, or share on it, or you can subscribe to my channel. Or if you want, you can always contact me for future stuff using my cell phone at 631-707-3707 for conversation. You can also get me on my Twitter or X if you prefer it at PNelsonPro. My email address is jjsviewingchannel at gmail.com. Also, I would like to salute anyone that wants to join the Winky Army, or if you want to join the Wizard of Oz Army, Dr. Oz Army. So, peace out, my brothers and sisters, and I'm going with nice, fine Agent Quadrings. I don't care what this goes all about. I'm Smith, Crazy Rich Agent Quadrings. And I'll see you in the next video. Aloha. Well, you guys and girls are into the land. See you in the next one.